Hello everyone and welcome back. And this will be your general weekly reading for the sign of Pisces for the week of December 19th through 25th of 2022. And I would also like to thank everyone who has given my channel a thumbs up and subscribed and left comments. Thank you very much for doing that. It is greatly appreciated. And I would also like to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas. All right, Pisces. First card out. Seven of Rods. So defending your ground, standing your ground. Maybe you've had to put some people places in their places. Maybe you've had to defend yourself for a while and standing your ground and your choices. And the Emperor. So definitely feeling like you're under somebody else's thumb here for this week and want to get out from under it. You're tired of, always being browbeat for some of you. You're committing to some sort of plan that you want, and you're going to do what you have to do to get going on it. So, which is really good. You're tired of questioning yourself whether you've done a good job or are doing a good job, and you're just going to make yourself happy this week. And the High Priestess. So maybe you're talking to a friend or relative, somebody's been through a lot of things, knows a lot of things. Maybe you're getting some good advice from them on which way you want to go about this. Or this could be a family member that you haven't talked to for a long time, and all of a sudden they show up and talk to you, or they have the inside scoop, that sort of thing, and or gone through different things in their life, and they're willing to share with you. Nice. 10 of Pentacles. So very nice. So you have a happy home, happy life. You're trying to, money's on its way. Maybe this is an inheritance for some of you. There's money in the picture too. This could be a good business deal going for you. Maybe you're setting up a trust fund, or finding out that the home that you're already in and thinking of, maybe moving to a different one, that it's worth a lot more than you anticipated. And the Lovers. Well, there you go. You're making some sort of commitment to yourself this week of, some sort of passion that speaks to you. Now, whether that's a career or a relationship, you got sparks going here, somebody that you can actually talk to about different things you really relate to. You get along really good with them, they get along really good with you, and you just seem to mesh really well. It's a partnership that is likely to turn into something more committed in the future for you. And the Five of Cups, so a little bit of remorse, looking at all that you sacrificed and what you've gone through, where you're at this far in your life, what you want to come into the future. You're spending a little bit of time, having a little pity party for yourself, looking at all the cups that have fallen over. But you do realize that you won't stay there long, because there's still more cups behind you on offer. The grass is greener. You're going to go over that bridge and keep moving for yourself. And the Chariot. So you're definitely on a path for yourself. For some of you, this could be, maybe you're thinking of taking a trip. It is that time of year, or this could be for the others. This could be you deciding that this is the week that I am going to say my peace of mind and, get myself out of this situation. So there you go. And the Ace of Rods. So definitely opportunities are knocking. This is usually, something that speaks to your heart. This could be a new career, some sort of creative project that you've always wanted to do, get off the ground. And, maybe that new person in your life sparks that back in you again. Something that speaks to you, that makes you happy. And the Two of Swords. So you've held yourself back for a while, trying not to, just trying to keep the peace, trying not to rock the boat, trying not to make anybody upset with you, trying to please others instead of yourself. You're refusing to make a choice, but you're also realizing that if you don't make the choice, it'll be made for you because it needs to happen. And the Six of Rods. So most definitely looking at, how far you've come, all your accomplishments in your life this far, and even if you have to remind people that, this is what I've done, this is what I've sacrificed, this is what I have, that sort of thing, in order to get people to pay attention and appreciate all that you've accomplished. You might have to do that this week as well. Two of Cups. So you definitely look like you got your eye on a new relationship for yourself. Maybe you're somebody that, an old flame, you haven't seen that person for a long time, shows up, or you've run into them downtown shopping or something, or they track you down, that sort of thing. And the sparks start again. You just get along really well with that person. You're on the same wavelength. You're just happy to see one another. You just can talk about anything and for lengthy time and quite enjoy each other, laugh and get along. So it's a wonderful get together for you. And the Two of Rods. So you're trying to make that decision for yourself. You're on good solid foundation. You know where you stand. You know what you have on to offer. What you're bringing to the table, what you're willing to sacrifice. You've already made a big decision in your life, but you want to make sure that you're making the decision that's going to make you happy in the long run. You don't want to have any regrets anymore or look back on the past. And the Six of Pentacles. So willing to help others, which is quite understandable. That's who you are. You want everybody to be on the same wavelength and have the same things in their life. So it's quite natural for you to do that. Maybe you feel like you have more that you could give to somebody else to make their life a little bit more enjoyable this year. And the Page of Pentacles. So definitely, good offers coming in. Opportunities are, banging on your door for all it's worth. And you're willing to close the doors behind you as well. Like you're just going to let the past go, because you're realizing that you want fresh and new in your life. You want to be able to smile again and, enjoy yourself with no questions. So you're understanding what you have to do that. And you're making those decisions this week, but it's a new beginning in your life. And you're just going to forge ahead with it because it's the right path for yourself. Now that could be in work as well as relationships. In some cases, even family matters. And there you are. Page of Cups. So definitely new beginnings. This could be in the romance category as well. I think you're going to, that spark of romance is going to sort of hit you this week. You're going to feel more caring and loving and giving and understanding. You're just feeling more passionate about everything in your life this far. And, it's a surprise to you how this happens. Or maybe you went to the town where that other person lives and yes, you ran into them, that sort of thing. But you're learning to trust yourself and your intuition a little bit more this week as well. You're, trusting something that's speaking to you, which is really good. And the Nine of Rods. So you've definitely been put through the mill. You've done the ups and downs. You stood your ground. If there was an argument to have, you definitely won it. But, it's always cost you, whether it's mentally or physically. So, you're starting to realize that I don't want that sort of stuff in my life anymore. I want to be happy. I want things to go my way. There's no question that you already know what you want to do. Now you just got to put it in motion. So you're trying to, I think, get through this week before you do any significant changes. But you've already made up your mind where you want to go, who you want to have in your life. And you want happiness, you want love, you want the world to go round in a happy place. And that's what you're heading for this week. So good for you. All right, I'm going to shuffle and deal you an angel oracle card, but there's definitely romance in your life here. Most definitely. All right. Your emotions are healing, which enables you to open to greater love. I will help you resolve anger and unforgiveness from your heart and mind. Aw, that's beautiful. Well, there you go. Off you go, Pisces. All right, on that note, I will say goodbye for now, and I will talk to you again next week. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and bye for now.